dear angry daughter, you are not just angry. That is not the only side to you. You are a rebel. Do you know what a rebel is? I'll tell you. You're breaking the status quo. You're seeing the dysfunction with your very eyes, and you are choosing the higher path. A path that is often too high for the rest of your family. They will never be able to catch up to you. They will never be able to live up to your standards. That is why you have broken away to create a world where your standards are honored. Your anger is not destructive. Your anger is creative. Your anger is paving a process for the generation that is coming after you. You are breaking away from the dysfunction to live a dream. You are creating a home for yourself. It takes a lot when all you have known is dysfunction to create a home for yourself. So don't undermine your anger by thinking it's just anger and I'm just an angry girl. You are not just an angry girl. You are a girl that is fighting. You are a girl that has the first thing she ever knew was war and battle. And you have been battling. And do you know what? You're taking the battle to the chest like it's nothing. But still, all they want to see is your anger. Well, I see more than that. I see a woman who has scars of victory, of the endless traumas that she has fought and won over her family that has done nothing but hurt and belittle her. You are not angry without a reason. You are angry because you have been misunderstood. You are angry because you have not been seen. You are angry because you see that the situation you're going through with your family is permanent and there's nothing you can do to solve it. You are angry because you know deep down that you do not deserve half of what you've gone through. Your anger is justified. This is the point of my video. To tell you that your anger is not stupid, that your anger is not useless. It is not easy to break off from a series of patterns to create a whole new pattern for yourself. It's not easy. It takes a range of emotions. And if anger is where you're at now, then stay there. Because it serves its purpose. People like to think about anger like it doesn't serve a purpose, but it does. It serves a purpose. It makes you see things clearer. It gives you the courage to fight further. And then after your season of anger, you'll enter another season where you'd heal and you'd have peace. But right now that you're angry, you must stay there. You must feel your anger to the very end of it. And do not let them tell you that your anger is not worth it. And do not let them tell you that that is not how you are supposed to be behaving as a Christian. This is not the behavior of. Do not let them invalidate your anger because they don't want to face what they have done to you. Do not let them close your mouth shut because they don't want to take accountability. Do not let them invalidate you because they want to belittle your truth. Your trauma is your truth. They often say that your trauma should not define you, and I agree. But your trauma is part of who you are because it's your truth. Not letting it define you is way different from denying it as your truth. When we say you should not let trauma define you, we're not saying deny it. We're saying accept it and grow past it. But if anger is what you're feeling now, then anger it is. They are misunderstanding your anger not because they don't understand, but because they don't want to see themselves. Your anger towards them is a mirror for their souls. Yes, dear first daughter, your anger towards your family is a mirror that you're holding up to their faces. And they don't want to look in the mirror because they would see how dirty and disgusting that they are. That's why when you want to talk to your parents and you're trying to speak to them, they will belittle you and be like, what do you know? I fed you, I clothed you. And they start listing all the good things they've done because they know that you're holding up a mirror with a list of their horrible things. And they can see it on themselves. But they would rather see your faults than see theirs because it's much easier to gaze at the person standing in front of you than to look at a mirror, looking at your own flaws. Listen. Let me recuperate. You are rebelling against the life that was built before you because they had a pattern for you. They had a plan for how your destiny was going to go. that anger you feel is not just anger, it is freedom. That anger you feel is not just you being angry for no reason, it is freedom calling. It is anger that is telling you, rise up. Why are they talking about your anger like it doesn't serve a purpose? Why? Anger serves a very good purpose. Even Jesus Christ got angry and he went to beat people out of the temple. Anger can be productive. Anger can be creative. Anger can give you courage. That anger is not just useless anger. It's courage. That is courage in your soul. Look, dear first daughter, the angry daughter, whatever daughter you are, as long as you see the patterns in your family and you are trying your hardest to break away, you will be labeled the angry daughter. Dear angry daughter, this is for you. I see your anger. I value your anger. I see you. Your anger is a hope for healing. Because if you are angry about the wrongs, then you have the courage to make it right. If you are angry about the dysfunction, then you have the courage to create a home for yourself. You know, I recently wrote this. I said, I may have not been loved at home, but I'm strong and courageous enough to create a home for myself outside my home. Your anger is a hope for your children coming ahead of you, if you want them. And if you don't want children, then your anger is a hope that you will give yourself much better than you've ever received.